All Indiana Podcast Network. This is AC's Conversations. AC's Conversations is about sports, music, TV, movies, and more.
Everything and more.
Everything is ready to go.
That include the latest news and rumors, along with interviews with the biggest names in sports and entertainment. This is AC's Conversations with your host, News 8 Sports Director.
The man is the real deal.
Let's go to work, fella.
Anthony Calhoun.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to AC's Conversations here on the All Indiana Podcast Network. This week, we're going one-on-one with Colts Quarterback Carson Wentz. We're getting ready for this massive game coming up on Sunday against the Tennessee Titans at Lucas Oil Stadium. The Colts have won 3 of the last 4. And on this edition of AC's Conversation, we talked to Carson about that wild game that took place against the 49ers. We'll also touch on that spike that he had with that running in touchdown that he had against the 49ers. Plus, we'll take a look at Carson's family and how much they're enjoying Indianapolis, and also just his great play of late here with the Horseshoe. So sit back, enjoy a great conversation with Carson Wentz here. Here with Colts quarterback Carson Wentz. We are getting ready here for a massive game coming up on Sunday against the Titans. I know you've been a competitor, been an athlete here in the NFL. I'm sure these are moments you look forward to coming up on Sunday, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we know where we're at. We know where this division's at. We know this team. They know us. It's going to be a slugfest. It's going to be a fun one. Get them at home for this one, so we're excited for that. We know the fans will show up in full force, and yeah, definitely excited for this one.
All right, so we got a flashback to last week's game because there's no way we're going to let you slide by here. We're not talking about last week. What a wild scene we saw there in San Francisco. Was that one of the wildest games you ever played in?
Probably. Yeah, I mean, it was – I mean, we knew all week we were heading into what we call a monsoon or whatever the heck they dubbed that one. But, yeah, I mean, had that on our mind all week, so it was like, all right, let's just go play. Let's just go play. And told the guys before the game, it just felt like I was a kid again, going to the park and just having fun with my buddies. And so it was cool to go out there, get a big win on the road like the way we did.
Yeah, and that I felt like that game was a game where, look, you do not want to come away with a loss, knowing how much you had to grind through, deal with the weather conditions. Wasn't normal conditions. I mean, you barely holding the ball at times. How sweet was it to leave there with the victory? It
was huge. Huge for our team's confidence, huge for where we're at, in this race here. And then, I mean, that would have been a long flight home with the loss. So definitely made that flight home a lot better too. But it was huge for us going forward, given the circumstances, given the conditions, to go down there, road game, late at night, all that stuff, and walk away with a win.
You've been playing at such a high level these past 3 weeks. You got 3 touchdowns against the 49ers. One of those folks, by the way, was a rushing touchdown, and maybe the spike of the year. Take me through that, man. That was a sweet moment.
Yeah, no, that was fun. Shoot, I was able to run one in last year down there too. I don't get in there much, so I don't usually know what to do, but the spike was successful. And that was huge for us in our team's momentum. I think we took the lead with that. Yeah, that one got me fired up.
Yeah, how gratifying was it, though, for you? Because you had to work around those defenders there to get in for that TD.
Yeah, no, definitely gratifying. Thankfully, it was only needed a yard, I think, so thankfully I didn't have to go too far for that one.
Talking to a lot of Colts fans, Carson, this past week, the word I've been hearing is just energy. They're seeing so much just great energy from you on the field. You get a first down, you're pointing the direction of a first down. How much fun are you having with this team right now?
I'm having a blast, and so are the guys. And it makes it fun to come to work every day. It makes it fun to go out there and compete in practice, to go out and compete on Sundays, and yeah, having a lot of fun. And it's been quite the journey, everything to get to this moment, but definitely having fun. And it's a lot more fun offensively when things are starting to click. We're connecting on some of these big plays, and guys are making big plays.
You guys have won 2 in a row, 3 of your last 4. You know what's on the line here coming up on Sunday against the Titans. The first time around, you were dealing with 2 sprained ankles. How tough a game was that for you to play in as you reflect now to see where you are now to when you had that game against the Titans?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely tough. I mean, it's a tough opponent for starters, but then just knowing where I was at with the ankles, wasn't even thinking I'd be out there on Sunday for the most of that week. But I gave it everything I had, but definitely in a much different place now. and this offense is as well. You know, I think we've seen and started to click and realize what we can do. So I think it's going to look a little different this go-around.
Yeah, and when you reflect on just where this offense is now, and you personally, I mean, it's got to give you a lot of confidence going in this game on Sunday, right?
Without a doubt, yeah. I mean, I think every week offensively we've done some good things, but it's just the consistency is starting to kind of add up, and we're seeing some big explosive plays down the field or out of the backfield, whatever that is, and those things definitely fuel our confidence going forward.
Okay, so Halloween, by the way, coming up on Sunday, and when the Colts take on the Titans. And I was checking out your Instagram page the other day, and here's some great pics of you and your wife and your beautiful daughter there. You were carving that pumpkin there. How much are you enjoying just your family and your time here in Indianapolis being here?
It's been a lot of fun, honestly. It's been a lot of fun. Those off days are so precious for me and my family to get some quality time with my little girl, and this time we got to paint and carve some pumpkins, and she was more painting all over the garage, I think, more than the pumpkins. But we had a great time, and it's been so welcoming for our family to go out in the community or go on bike rides or whatever it is. And so we're loving it right now.
All right, every week we do an update on his foundation, the AO1 Foundation, what they're doing here in our great city. And here's the deal, folks. How about this right here? The truck has arrived here to town. Thy Kingdom Crumb truck is ready to go. You got to feel good about this, and just explain to the folks once again. I mean, this is free food on this food truck, right?
Yeah.
Giving back.
Yeah, well, I feel like we've been talking about it for a while, so it's exciting that it's finally officially here. It's wrapped, everything's ready to go. You know, planning our first launch here, hopefully within the next week or two, and it's excited. I'm excited about it. We're gonna go around and give around free food to anybody and everybody that wants to come out, and we're gonna pray with people and just serve people, bless people, see them, meet them where they are, and it's gonna be a good time.
That's great, man. We love what you're doing in our city here in Indianapolis, and I know folks cannot wait to see the food truck arrive here in the Circle City. Carson, always great to be with you, man. Good luck on Sunday. Big one for this guy and the Horseshoes that get set to play host to the Titans at Lucas Oil Stadium. Always great spending time with Carson Wentz. Don't forget, everybody, you know, we go one-on-one with him on Wish TV at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays. We like to call WentzDay right here on Channel 8. Thanks again for listening to AC's Conversations on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Discover more at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to follow and subscribe to the AC's Conversations podcast and others on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Connect now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.